you have this machine. Is that something that you can buy on Amazon?
Yeah,
Or?
so that's a really great question. It used to be that only doctors can administer laser, right? So you can only get the benefit of red light therapy through a laser. Now that we have the LED technology, these are LED bulbs.
Wow.
So it's now accessible for home use, and it's a lot more affordable. It's not, doctors' lasers that I used to work with cost tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars, so they have to charge patients
Sure.
to use them. But now, the LED devices are in the hundreds mark.
Wow.
So
and
it's
it
a
does
lot
the
more
same
affordable.
exact thing as something
Yeah,
that
so
would cost $100,000.
that's what the first criticisms were, like, oh, they're not going to work as well. But actually, the studies have shown that they work just as well. So it's really, I think it's really opened up this world of, putting people back in the driving seat of their health.
Sure.
Because what red light therapy is that it's activating mitochondria. So in turn, it's producing energy for the cell to repair, which then can reduce inflammation. And a lot of people who are in pain have been told by their doctors to take turmeric.
Sure.
Right? There's a lot of turmeric supplements on the market tackling pain, inflammation. Turmeric blocks the inflammation pathway. It's something called NF-kappa B. Red light therapy does the same. It's blocking that same thing. And red light therapy in studies have also been shown to actually directly inhibit the pain nerve signal.
Wow.
So we can reduce signal, and red light therapy can also increase serotonin production, which is the feel-good factor, which kind of negates pain, and reduce inflammation. That's one of the areas with the most research, the most robust research, is that it can help reduce inflammation, which is at the root of pain for a lot of people.
So is it easy as you turn it on and you literally point it at and you have some time protocol where you say, we're going to do this for 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because right now we're at a stage where studies are showing how it can be effective, but I have a feeling that everybody responds to light differently. And it's partly down to our genetics, partly down to how much other exposures of light we get, right? So for example, I can have 5 patients in front of me in my office, and one will need 1,000 IU of vitamin D, another will need 10,000 IU of vitamin D. So we're all different, and it's the same with light. So you might need more than me, but it's, again, putting you in the driver's seat. Like, when you use it, how do you feel? You can make the call. Now, there's a lot of science and studies being done all the time on what's the optimal, but so far there's not been like a full conclusion. Yeah, there's not been a conclusion on, this is the exact dose that's going to work for everyone yet.
Sure.
We don't know that yet. But there's a range, and we can work to that range. And what's really interesting is that red light therapy, they usually have 2 different wavelengths. So you have the red, which is light that you can see, which doesn't penetrate the skin as well as near infrared. So this is near infrared light. You can't really see it.
I see, not visible to the eye.
Not visible, but it penetrates the skin and gets down to the tissue level a lot better.
Fascinating, wow.
So it depends on what you're treating. If you're wanting to treat your skin, you want to use red because it's literally landing on your face and you want to hold it like a distance away from you so that it's treating the face. Now, if you have joint issues, now that's deep, right? Now you want to use near infrared and you want to hold it as close as possible to allow that penetration to go through.
Super fascinating. Yeah, the whole topic of light is interesting because I read about how we're on our phones at night and we're getting ready for bed, and we have our iPhone here, and it's just shooting light into your eye, and there are glasses that you put on that are blocking that stuff.
Yes.
So
the circadian rhythm is really important actually in regulating all of our biological processes. And even has been shown to cause inflammation, which can then lead to pain as well. So light is actually really important, underlooked and under talked about.
Yeah.